I can't think of an investor today who doesn't follow the news about XRP and Ripple because they are so amazing and surprise people every day. Are you ready for big changes? What if I told you that one day the price of XRP Ripple might reach the price of Bitcoin? These are not my words, Forbes is talking about them. This prediction set off a chain of events that could take XRP Ripple to new heights, as BlackRock and JP Morgan now like the cryptocurrency. That movie is the most important thing for anyone who owns XRP Ripple. You really can't miss it. Nota bene. As the world of Bitcoin is always changing, how the media covers it is a very important factor in how people think about it. It's not a surprise that big financial news outlets like Forbes and Bloomberg have been writing a lot about XRP. It has the potential to change the way banks work. These big news outlets haven't been afraid to talk about XRP's possible value rise. Bloomberg even compared it to Bitcoin in the banking business. These kinds of comparisons show how much faith these news sites have in XRP's future. In the middle of all the noise and excitement, though, an odd pattern starts to show itself. It seems like articles talking about XRP's possible value boost come and go like ghosts in the night. Let's look at Forbes as an example of a major business news source. One time they put out a story with a headline. Now that's a headline that gets your attention. But the story mysteriously disappeared from the web not long after it came out, leaving many people confused. Forbes isn't the only one who disappears like this, though. Other articles that talk about XRP's potential have also mentioned similar problems. It makes you think about why information is being kept from people and why they do it. Are there groups that want to keep people from knowing how useful XRP really is? It's very worrying that articles are getting written and then being taken down. In the world of Bitcoin, it makes people question how clear information really is. What does the fact that reputable news outlets like Bloomberg and Forbes are taking down their stories say about the truth of the information they first shared? One thing becomes clear as we look into this mystery more. The story isn't as simple as it seems. Not letting people know about XRP's possible value rise raises red flags and makes you wonder what they are trying to hide. It might take a while to figure out this puzzle, but one thing is for sure. It's always possible for the truth to surface. Come with me as I show you the secret world of cryptocurrency, where huge amounts of money can be made or lost in an instant. Some people are watching, but Ripple is working hard behind the scenes to make changes that will shake the financial world. But what are they really doing? Hold on tight, because what we're about to reveal will make you speechless. I'm telling you, you're not ready for what's next. In the world of cryptocurrencies, which is very complicated, Ripple stands out as a unique thread that brings together new ideas and a desire to change the way banking works. Its main goal is to make international transactions easier, which is something that standard banking systems haven't been able to do for decades. With its digital currency XRP at the center, Ripple isn't just thinking about change, it's making it happen. Ripple's trip isn't a lonely one, though. As we went along there, it has formed important relationships in a wide range of financial and institutional settings. There is more going on here than just working together. The goal of these strategic partnerships is to change the way money goes around the world. Ripple has the backing of big names in the business world, from banks to payment providers, who see how its technology could change everything. Let's look more closely at how Ripple has grown into important places like North America, Europe, and Africa. There's a reason why these areas were picked. They are important steps in Ripple's plan to change the way cross-border payments are made. Europe and North America have strong financial systems, but they are still slowed down by inefficiencies. Ripple's solutions show how transfers could be quick, cheap, and easy in the future, but Ripple's move into Africa is what really gets people excited. Here, on a region that is full of opportunities but has a lot of problems with getting people to use money, Ripple is making big steps forward, working together with groups like donde. Ripple wants to change the way people send money across borders in Africa and beyond. Imagine a world where Ripple's technology makes it easy for money to be sent between countries. Now, tell me more about how Ripple plans to change the money world. Now picture this. In the future, banks will not have to use old methods to settle transactions. They use Ripple's technology instead to move money in real time with no hidden fees and full openness. There are no longer any hurdles to financial inclusion, and even the most remote parts of the world are linked to the global economy. But Ripple's goals go beyond just transfers. Ripple wants to give people and communities around the world more power by focusing on sustainability and social effect. Ripple is leveling the playing field and opening up chances for economic growth and prosperity by making banking services available to everyone. The crazy part doesn't end there. Get ready to have your mind blown, because we're about to go into a world where the biggest names in finance don't just sit back and watch. It looks like they're jumping right into the fight. Think about this. They are secretly gathering millions of XRP Ripple tokens behind closed doors. They are the biggest bank and one of the biggest businesses in the world. However, why the secret? What does this mean for Ripple XRP's future? Believe me, the news we're about to share will take your breath away. You're not ready for the next thing that will happen. In the middle of all the chaos, one discovery stands out like a light in the dark. It's interesting that big banks like BlackRock and JP Morgan are buying XRP Ripple. This shocking news sends shockwaves through the market and makes people wonder what this digital asset's real potential is. Here's the really cool part. Yesterday, this information wasn't made public. It's not hidden. It's been there for a long time. BlackRock and JP Morgan have been quietly buying XRP for a while now, putting a big chunk of their money into this digital currency. However, why the secret? Also, why show their hand now? The old proverb holds the answer. Fortune likes brave people. It's not like BlackRock and JP Morgan are just dipping their toes into Bitcoin. They're jumping in with both feet because they know that XRP Ripple is the key to opening up new financial areas. Not to be like great chess players. They've been planning their moves and waiting for the right time to make their move. But now things start to get interesting. BlackRock and JP Morgan's purchases of XRP and Ripple have effects that go far beyond their own holdings. It makes it clear to everyone else in the market that XRP Ripple isn't just another cryptocurrency. People should be careful around it. It's like a giant waking up the market, pays attention, and the price of XRP Ripple starts to go up. Let's talk about the big problem that nobody wants to talk about, the different claims and retractions made by the media about BlackRock's interest in XRP. To say the least, it's a strange event. At one point, we heard that BlackRock was involved. Next thing you know, those stories are being taken back. But what's with the flip-flop? You know what they say, deeds speak louder than words. The acts of big financial companies like BlackRock and JP Morgan say a lot more than what the media says. The amount of XRP they're collecting isn't a one-time thing. It's an investment in the future of money that will pay off over time. What should you remember from all of this? It's pretty easy. When big banks like BlackRock and JP Morgan start buying XRP, now is the time to pay attention. We are seeing the future of banking change right in front of our eyes, and XRP Ripple is at the front of that change. And that's still not the end. Get ready to be shocked, because we're about to reveal a series of events that have caused a lot of trouble in the financial world. Investors from all over the world are lining up to get XRP Ripple coins. This sets the stage for a huge change in the market. But how much do we really mean? Is this rage only caused by BlackRock and JP Morgan? Is there more to the story? Get ready to be shocked by the numbers that will leave you speechless. You're not ready for what's going to happen. The recent rise in XRP's wealthy addresses is a good sign for the struggling cryptocurrency and could mean that its fortunes are about to change. A report from Santaman says that the number of addresses owning at least 1 million XRP tokens has grown remarkably. This rise comes at a very important time for XRP, at the same time that its price was slowly rising and hit 57 cents on April 22nd. The interesting thing is that on-chain data shows that the number of wallets holding 1 million XRP has grown to 2013, which is close to the previous high point set in June 2023. In fact, we only need one more wallet to beat the previous record of 2014 rich addresses. In the past, this rise in millionaire homes has been linked to price increases, pointing to the possibility of a big rise in the value of XRP. In June 2023, there was a similar rise in rich addresses that happened before XRP's price went up a lot, almost doubling in value in just 1 month to about $1. This rise was caused by good news about the SEC case against Ripple. XRP was not found to be a security, which was a relief. It's not just a random event that there are more locations of millionaires. It means that investors are becoming more sure of XRP's long-term prospects. Large buyers who hold a lot of XRP are showing that they believe in the token's future, which could lead to more investment and a rise in its price. Still, there are a lot of unknowns, and the way the market works with XRP is complicated. There isn't a clear link between more rich addresses and price increases, but past patterns suggest that the XRP market will be closely watched in the coming weeks and months. The current cases between the SEC and Ripple and the state of the market will likely have an effect on XRP's future. People who invest in cryptocurrencies and people who study the market will both be very interested in the amount of millionaire addresses and how that might affect the price of XRP.